Hi students, welcome to our physics class now. So in this class we are going to learn about the solving some numerical problems in ninth class physical science in atoms and molecules. This is a part 2 video. In the previous video, so we explained the solutions of some numerical problems like finding number of moles and also number of particles. So that was done in the first video. So now in the second video, remaining numerical problems present in atoms and molecule chapter in ninth class PS, that is textual question number 2. So a sample of compound has a mass 0.24 grams. So this compound has elements oxygen and boron. So with weight 0.144 gram and 0.096 grams. Now we want to calculate what is the percentage of this element in this compound. What is the percentage of this element in this compound? So solution for this problem, students, weight of compound, sample compound is given 0.24 gram, and weight of boron element, that is 0.096 grams. So in this case, first we want to calculate what is the percentage of element boron in the compound of mass 0.24 gram. So percentage of boron is equals to weight of boron by weight of compound into 100. This is given as 0.096 by 0.24 into 100. But we can write, students, this one as a 96 by 1000, and it can be written as 24 by 100 into 100. Just 0.096 is written as 96 by 1000. Now it will be 96 by 1000 into 100 by 24 into, this is formula 100, that is for percentage. So two zeros will be cancelled. Now 10 is cancelled. 96, that is we have 96 into 10 by 24. 24 fours, students, 4 fours 16s, 4 2s 8 9, 24 ones 24 fours. So percentage of boron is 40 in this compound. So what is the percentage of boron in this compound? 40%. Now total compound, that is oxygen and boron, are in 100% in the total compound. That is why remaining element percentage. So percentage of oxygen is equals to total percentage minus boron percentage. Boron percentage is 140, that is 600 minus 40, 60%. So in this sample of compound, 60% oxygen is there, 40% boron is there. So this is the solution for this problem, students. So that's all. Next we go to next problem. So what about the next problem? That is also textual problem. Textual problem number 19. Textual problem number 19. Textual problem number 19. 15.9 grams of copper sulfate and 10.6 grams of sodium carbonate, Na2CO3, sodium carbonate, are reacting. These two are reacting to produce to produce 14.2 grams of sodium sulfate Na2SO4 and 12.3 grams of copper carbonate. So now, which law of chemical combination is obeyed? In this problem, we want to find it follows which law. So, which chemical law this problem obeys? Which chemical law this problem follows? So now in this one, we want to understand what are the reactants and what are the products. So these two are reacting with each other in the chemical reaction. So they are reactants, and these two are formed as the new substances. So they are products. So reactants nothing but substances which participate in the chemical reaction are called reactants. So the new substances which are formed in the chemical reaction are called products. Reactants are written on the left side of arrow mark in the chemical equation. Products are written on the right side of arrow mark in the chemical equation. So copper sulfate plus sodium carbonate gives rise to sodium sulfate and copper carbonate. So its mass is, its weight is 15.9 grams. 15.9 grams, and this one is 14.2 grams, and sorry, this one is 10.6 grams. 10.6 grams, forming 14.2 grams of sodium sulfate, and this one is 12.3 grams. So now this chemical reaction is following which chemical law? So now we want to find mass of the reactants. These two are reactants, students. So mass of reactants 15.9, 10.6, that is 5, 6, 26.5 grams. So mass of the reactants 26.5 grams. So mass of products is equals to 14.2 grams plus 12.3 grams, that is 5, 6, so which is equal to 26.5 grams. So you can see, students, the reactants mass is 26.5 before the reaction, and products mass after the reaction 26.5 grams. So there is no change in the mass of the chemical substances before the reaction and after the reaction. So this is obeying. So therefore this chemical reaction follows or obeys law of conservation of mass. Law of conservation of mass. Law of conservation of mass is nothing but mass of the reactants before the reaction and mass of the products after the reaction will be same. That is, there is no creation of mass, there is no destruction of mass. Before the reaction, after the reaction, mass remains the same. The meaning of conservation is remains the same, does not change. So this reaction is obeying law of conservation of mass. That's all, student, this problem. Now we go to next one. So next one in this video as a part 2 video. So part 1 video already done. So now textual problem 20, textual question number 20 related to numerical problem. So carbon dioxide is added to, added means we are writing a plus, to 112 grams of calcium oxide, CEO. The product formed is 200 grams of calcium carbonate. 200 grams of calcium carbonate. Then what we want to find? Calculate the mass of carbon dioxide used and which law of chemical combination will govern your answer. So in this equation we want to find mass of CO2. So here reactants are carbon dioxide and calcium oxide CaO. These two are reacting to form calcium carbonate of mass 200 grams. But in the reactants only mass of one substance is given and another one is not given. This is. But you know from law of conservation of mass, mass of the reactants equal to mass of products. That is why we know that mass of reactants equal to mass of products from law of conservation of mass. But we don't know mass of carbon dioxide. So mass of CO2 plus this is 112 grams is equals to 200 grams. Then this implies mass of CO2 is equals to 200 minus. So this will be 88 grams. So mass of CO2 is 88 grams. Again you can check. So 88 grams mass of reactants is equals to mass of CO2 88 and 112. So which is equal to 200 grams. And mass of products. Mass of product is only one, that is 200 grams. So now you can check mass of reactants and mass of products on both sides same. So this chemical reaction is also following law of conservation of mass. So that's all students. So part 2 video concerning with some numerical problems. So these part 1 video and part 2 video both will cover all numerical problems in the 9th class physical science of chapter atoms and molecules. So that's all. Thank you.